Did something happen to you that you need to tell somebody, you just don't know how? Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Gray. I'm a firefighter, and I used to be a critical care flight paramedic. That means I responded to emergencies. I would come to your home, I would come to your work, I would respond to the highway. If I was coming to help you, I can guarantee it was probably the worst day of your life. And my job was to help as much as possible, reassure you that you were gonna live, that you were gonna be okay, to give you the most appropriate care that I could until I could get you to the hospital to be with the doctor. One thing that job did not prepare me for after 20 years of experience was what I was going to experience on the Mexico-US border. The majority of my patients were children that had been hurt by adults, by people they trusted, by other children. They were groomed to believe things that weren't true, or other things that I'm not going to go into. So I'm here today because I want to talk to you a little bit about prevention. I want to talk to you about discernment. I want to help you identify risks and how predators pick out their victims. So let's dig into this. I've helped a lot of children. I've held a lot of hands. And I've held a lot of children in my arms while they took their last breath, doing everything that I could to save them. The stress and anxiety was overwhelming. Why did I keep doing that job? Because I went through some difficult things myself as a child. I've experienced a lot of the things that I'm talking about from family members and neighbors, other people that were my age or a little bit older. They talked me into things that I would never do. They showed me things that they never should have showed me. They would tell me it was my fault so that I would never tell. Or they would tell me that they would hurt somebody that I loved if I ever told. And to be honest, these are people that I cared about, and I didn't want anything bad to happen to them. So I never told. And the consequences of that were dire. My own child was taken from me. He was taken to live in the house of one of my abusers. And the police, they supported the people that took him there. And you're like, how could that happen? Because it's one person's word against another. When a bunch of time has passed, you put yourself in a vulnerable situation. A situation to where nobody's gonna believe you when you confess about something. So what do you do? What do you do in a situation like that? It's a difficult situation. I'm here today to talk to you about discernment. I want to help you protect yourself. I want to help you identify predators. I want to help give you the confidence to speak up. I want to give you the confidence to call out your abuser. I want you to be able to tell the right people and the right process in order to be able to fix the situation so it doesn't happen to your brother or sister, so it doesn't happen to your children, so that you can heal from what has happened to you. Because you don't want to be a victim. Nobody wants to be a victim. And if these things have happened to you, you're not a victim. If you're a victim, you're going to be broken. You're going to have a difficult time processing things. It's going to be traumatic for you, and you're going to get stuck. So the best way to not be a victim is to take some responsibility for being there. And I'm not saying you're to blame. So what I'm saying is that if you can put yourself in that time, in that place, and be responsible for just being there, you're not a victim anymore. And if you're not a victim, that means that trauma isn't going to sink in, and you're not going to replay events over and over and over again, and you're not going to hate the person because of what they did to you. You're going to understand that there was a sinful nature, that they have an issue and a problem, but they cannot get help until somebody turns them in. And if they've done it to you, I can promise that they're doing it to other people, and that they have done it to many other people. Most every family, at least everyone that I've ever seen or been part of, they all have a predator in their family. This predator is usually protected by the family, and the word doesn't get out because of shame, because of guilt, because they don't want to be embarrassed. But is that the right thing to do? To just let the predator go on committing crimes? Because I promise that's exactly what that predator is counting on. So how do predators pick their victims? Well, generally predators will look for somebody who's weak. They'll look for somebody who's fragile, somebody who's alone, somebody who they know will not speak up. Is that you? Do you feel like you need to speak up? Did something happen to you that you need to tell somebody, you just don't know how? This is my invitation for you to be able to tell me. I will help this situation. I will help make sure that we go through the right resources. We will have to get people involved. We will have to notify your parents. We will have to notify the police. But with my help, I can help lower the risks of being too traumatic. I can give support for you. So if you have something to confess, if you have something to say, PM me, message me, write me. I will get back to you. We can talk about your issues and your problems that you went through, and we can help make them better. And if you know anybody who could use this video, please send it to them. Please save it in your file so you can use it back as a reference. And follow me, because this is just the beginning. If you're a school and you would like public speaking at your school about this topic and situation, you can also reach out to me by email. I pray that everybody gets help. I pray that everybody stays well. And the only way that we're going to be able to combat trafficking and abuse is by stopping it. We have to speak up. We cannot be silent anymore. God bless.